Hi, I'd like to welcome you back to Catherine's Crowning Moments. And as promised, I'd like to share with you The Gift, Part 2, George Floyd. And now we lay to rest a man, George Floyd, a child of God who tried to do his best. At times he fell, got up, just like the rest. Not perfect in our eyes by any means, a man defined by God's gifts, breath, flesh, and soul, no less. This black man never knew his life would end on crowded public streets where American flags fly high against the wind, his neck pressed hard by an officer's knee, his face on concrete, eyes turned to us, as if that wasn't enough. Where others walked and spit, and dogs did what their owners at times regret. And yet we know that this is true. A 17-year-old girl stood bravely by and recorded this undeniable truth. His life had no value to the state, as shown by the 8-minute and 46-second tape. And so America watched in disbelief and held their breath as 4 police officers took this black man's life, and COVID-19 continued to spread throughout the night. He cried out in utter despair, "Mama, Mama, are you there?" A tear fell from his now hazed eye. Could his last thoughts be those denied? We will never know. He is no longer here to tell. Time marches on as if all is well. Now bear witness, stop. Look at a watch or just a clock. Mark the time, a slow tick-tock. Let me help you in case you're inclined to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 60 seconds pass slowly away. 1 minute in a long, hot day. Now struggle to take a breath. He did. Feel the anguish and the stress, no less. He did. In your life, you felt fear. Feel it 10 times now with people near. He did. Think police. They are closest to you, but they do not reach out a hand sworn to always defend, protect across our lands. They killed this man. And some were in between this disheartening scene. He managed to cry out, "I cannot breathe," and someone help me in between. Another on the street yells out, "Please, let me take his pulse. Just help him out." Then faintly George said again, "I can't breathe." How many times? I cannot say, but this I know, he slowly slipped away. My question is, will the 4 men pay who caused his death that day? Let the world continue to look, not look away. So many others died like him on a day just like that day. Believe it or not, they are dying today. And more will die if we turn away. And this is true. This is not the time to underestimate the crime. They will come for me, then come for you. Think hard. There are still so many things left to do. In 1968, on a hot day, we fought for justice in our way. We heard the hooves, loud advances of horses come through. Around the city fires, torched buildings blew up throughout the night. I saw my people fall when struck by clubs, when gas bombs hit their eyes. George Wallace was this system's prize. "A president for the people," he announced as his disguise. And in the chaos, I watched my mother fall. Her clothes were torn, her eyes were burned. Blacks died that night. He stopped in Omaha, Nebraska, March 3rd, a Sunday night. Later, a noose was hung on a tree in my backyard. It harshly swung for us to see. Oh, yes. Can you believe it? They even came for me. I saw oppression, no justice, and slavery. I saw Jim Crow and civil rights. I saw even then the need for us to fight. And now we laid George Floyd to rest, a child of God who tried to do his best. Now he boldly stands above the rest. He will not know the changes that we could make, ignited by the deed that snatched away his breath. or united by the steps or voices among the crowd's protests. He will not hear 40 countries, every continent, even on the ocean in my way. They incredibly ride the surf, expressing anger, love, and hurt. Frustration among the hopeless and lost souls, expressing pain in every you. Race, creed, religion, young, old, denied, gay, straight, even those slammed unjustly behind steel gates. They'll come for me, then come for you. Think hard, so many things are still left to do. It is up to all of us, even you. But I cannot help but look, and yes, I see a rainbow and the sun. A new day, I feel, has just begun, and if we hope that change will come, and we still have hope that change will come. But stay vigilant and rest assured, our journey has just begun. I will continue to keep our government accountable for all rights. Will you? March on for your future, rain or shine. March on till your day is done. For this long fight has just begun. Thank you for listening to my original spoken word, The Gift Part 2. If you want to hear The Gift Part 1, let me know. George will soon be added. Oh yes, please do not forget to vote. I won't. And remember to share your thoughts and gifts with me and others, and I will continue to share with you through my thoughts, stories, and memories. Just like in the song, Everything Must Change, nothing stays the same. Well, in this world, a lot of things don't seem to change. Stay safe until next time. An added thought, there are over 113,000 people dead in our country now, so do everything that you can to stay safe in these ever-changing times. This is Dr. Catherine Pope's Catherine Crowning Moments. Until next time. See you.